Van here with the Van Life Biker Show. Smash that like, give me a sub, and share, guys. Let's build this channel. Appreciate your support. What up, what up? How's it going, good people? I just wanted to thank the new subscribers for one. We're approaching 100 subs, which is just super awesome. I'm pretty humble that, there's 100 people out there that, want to watch and learn, the skilled trade profession, or I don't know, maybe it seems, people like to see traveling and things like that. So you just want to see start to finish, because that's where we're headed. What the channel's all about. Van Life Biker says it all. Want to get an enclosed trailer to pull behind this guy once we get it built, and go do some exploring all over the United States. And I like to get way up in the mountains and see these mountain lakes and things of beauty where few people have even been. Lake Tahoe is one of the cleanest lakes in the country, they say, but I don't know. I kind of have to beg the differ. I go way up in the mountains, even above Tahoe even I've been, where a whole lot less people have been. There's even bumper stickers and things they people put on their cars saying "Keep Tahoe Blue" and such. So that tells me it even is getting polluted, unfortunately. So I just like to go to these really remote places way up in the hills, and that's where the future of this channel will be, hopefully by the end of the year. I'm doing this solo, with the exception of an occasional hand from a neighbor if I need to lift something, or occasional help from my better half. My wife really doesn't want anything to do with it from the start, and I can't blame her. It's tough on the body. It's tough on me when you have to jump up and in and out of these things. I mean, you're going for a ride, that's one thing, but if you're going to build one of these things, it's a lot of work. If you're about close to 50 years old like myself, I'm knocking on 50's door, and it's hard to imagine how many times you got to get in and out of this thing trying to build it. It's absolute insanity. Every one of those boards that you're looking at there, it's a cut, and if it's just a smidgen off and you want it tight like I wanted it, back to the chop saw again, for example, and on and on. It's just a lot of trips in and out, in and out, in and out. Heating up the styrofoam insulation up there in the ceiling, chopping all that wood, excuse the noise, plane flying over. But I melted it around those corners and such, and it's getting up there. Winter got me last year, which brings me to the point of how you should build a van. So I think we should probably get up and personal here at this point, and maybe I kind of add some things and such. But since we're going to get up and close today, I think I should probably put my mask on, and let's keep everybody safe out there, huh? Oh man, don't you hate that? You're gonna put a mask on and they snap. That's alright. I always have my second mask, which is just great. Love it. How's that look, guys? That'll protect us. So, I don't know if you guys can see over here on the left, but the curvature here, that was all heated with styrofoam, and wintertime hit us, and it was just breaking before I could get it shaped into the curvature. of the van coming down the walls. So my advice, if you're going to build a van, what's going on? Are you guys still laughing at me? I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I know it's the first time you've seen me probably, but you don't need to laugh at me. But, you know, back to what my point is here, I would start from the top down, guys. It's the way to do it, and I've got all this stuff in my way now. It's not that I didn't plan on doing this to begin with, but winter got me. So I was kind of stuck, hands tied. I wanted to get the ceiling in, the wood up there finished, get some lighting in there for another advantage of starting from the top down. If you get some lighting in there, you're you know, giving yourself some light so you can work on it late at night and such. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing. It's the way to do it and what I had planned. But when I couldn't get the ceiling insulated because winter just, it changes like that in a snap around here up in the higher elevations. And temperature extremes are nothing new. You don't like the weather around here, wait 5 minutes. So that was my full intention, to get the insulation in, get the wood in, get your wiring, the stuff that needs to go across. Plumbing, at one point I was going to take up and over, but you know, most of that stuff can be done under your bed, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But, you know, wiring, and you got lights and switches and, you know, things like that you're probably going to want to get up there in that ceiling before you know, start on your cabinets, putting those along the top. So, in my opinion, which is what this whole channel is, it's almost 40 years of construction experience. I was knee-high to a grasshopper when I started with my uncle in the construction trade. It was easy for me to be, you know, a kid to drag a wire across an attic or under a crawl space or such. So I started very, very young in the summer, and you know, if you're talking 40-hour weeks anyway, I probably have over 40 years of experience in the trades. There's no such thing as a 40-hour work week anymore, as a lot of you know. Welcome to America, right? The land of the free. So that's where I would start. If you guys want my humble opinion, it's just easier to work from there down, and 99% of you are going to put your bed in the back. If you have another plan, probably just going to kind of have to wing it, to be honest. But if you get this here platform built, then you know what you have left. You know, if you're going to put a single bed, you know, or something like that back here, or you're going to sleep, you know, side to side, or if you're going to sleep long ways, my idea, which took a lot of design on paper, but I have a fold-out type bed. Chair type setup, couch type setup, you know, it'll fold up and then fold out into a bed, where the countertop over top of the stove being low profile, and the water heater I installed on the opposite side are lower than the per se countertop height. So I could fit those under the countertop and put flip up countertops. So that's how I designed mine. Everybody's going to be different. I was trying to get fully self-sustainable. I even have a wash machine in this. If you're new to the channel, this thing's going to be 100% self-sustainable, just like a 40-foot fifth wheel. But you know, it's all in design, so you really need to pay attention. You guys are still laughing at me. I hear you back there in the background. Unbelievable. So you know, when you're try to put everything in such a small space. This is literally like 60 square feet. And for you guys over on the other side of the world, it's, you know, your bathroom's probably bigger than 60 square feet. So it's tight. So we need to not only design it with measurements in mind, but levels in mind. You know, more of a 3D picture. If you can build things on top of things to utilize me being able to sleep long ways instead of sideways, where I would have to, you know, sleep in the fetal position or diagonal across the bed. This way gives me the opportunity to sleep long ways, still have a seating position once the bed's folded up with floor space, and I'm not taking up as much room because it's not permanently installed. So I think that's a great design. It took me 6 months, honestly, to get it on paper, and you know, there's always wrenches in the spokes even beyond that. You get to a situation of you can't find a stove the right size or the fridge the right size. I mean, if you were building the refrigerator, it would be great. It'd be a perfect world, right? Call up Samsung or whoever and say, I need a 15-inch refrigerator. Can you build it for me? But that just doesn't exist, right? So top down and bed first is the best advice I can give you guys. Doing one of these vans and building it out. This way you have your ceiling in, nothing's in the way. So you can work the ceiling. Now I've got all this stuff in the way, but winter got me. And then, you know, the show must go on, right? So it is what it is. It's going to take longer now, but it is what it is. We can't cry over spilt milk. It's already spilled. Just clean it up and move on, right? So that's my advice pretty much on building one of these from scratch. Now, which one to buy? From my research, guys, and everybody is a little partial to their year or vehicle or make or model or what have you. But I didn't just go buy one and say, oh, this is the best one. I did my homework. I looked into it, and this is the 2006 model. This is also the Dodge model. Right here. Now, that being said, if I need something fixed on this thing, I don't need to go to Mercedes. As soon as you pull into the Mercedes dealership, I don't know for a fact, I haven't researched it, but I can assure you that we're looking at maybe $50 more an hour just for that Mercedes emblem on the front. And you can't take a Mercedes to Dodge, even though it's the same exact vehicle. And if you don't believe that, I'm going to take you around front. You fell out the tripod. You guys been drinking? Oh my goodness. You got dirt all over you. Oh my goodness. Look at you. You guys are a mess. Okay, so look, you're even upside down. Okay, and that's another topic I want to touch on too. Buying one of these new ones. And yeah, she's dirty, but it's been sitting out here, I don't know, 3-4 months through the winter months. I haven't driven it anywhere, and you know, we get dust storms out here. But look right here. Hope you guys can see that written right on the motor. What is it? Mercedes-Benz. The whole drivetrain, everything under this hood, to the frame, the body style, everything. The motor, the tranny. The only thing difference is this. Well, it went up with the hood. I was going to show you the Dodge emblem on the front. But that's the only difference, guys. It's the only difference. So, we're going to cut you loose on that note. We keep having air traffic here. It's the weekend, and I really am trying to work on some editing for you guys. So, kind of in a rush to get something recorded and up and going, and hope you liked my mask. And there you guys go again. You're laughing at me. You guys are ridiculous. Unbelievable. So smash the like and subscribe, and if you do subscribe, or if you just did subscribe, do me a favor and throw something down there in the comments. Just say I just subscribed. I subscribed. Just lets me know that, you know, you just subscribed, you're new to the channel, and I'd like to comment back and thank you personally. That's why I would like you guys to do that. Just, no, you don't have to say nothing else. Just say I subscribed. So we'll catch you on the next one. Another thing I want to try putting out. Man, there is so much air traffic today. I want to try to get on some kind of schedule too, guys. I'm all over the place, and I want to build this channel to higher levels, and at this point we are just all over the place. So I want to try maybe put something like that in the comments too. What do you guys think I should post on the weekend or a weekday, or what day? Midweek is what I was thinking. Fridays and Mondays are always hectic, or the weekend. People are off, and you know, more likely to watch it on the weekend, maybe a Sunday when things are a little more mellow and you're getting ready for the work week again. So what's your input on that? I'd be glad to, or happy, I guess, rather, to see what you guys have to say about that. So until next time, my friends, we will catch you on the next one.